Fargo Davies leads 1-0 off a goal by Ali Matter. 24:44 to go in the first half of play. And that's all the scoring so far. And immediately, appreciate all your assistance. That one's going to be popped up, and can Oleg get there? She does! She makes a jumping grab just as the ball was about to go over the fence. Here Mavor, a perfect 4 for 4. And a slam dunk from Harney! Braden Keene is the guy in the backfield here. Mitchell's under center. And man in motion coming to the near side. And he'll look to the corner, and he's got Traber down the end zone for the touchdown. And it's 7-6. Skyhawks are on the board. 41-37, 4:25 to go here. The injured Vikings will work it down low. Another slam dunk, and one. How about that? A slam dunk by Gavin Keller, and he got fouled on the two-handed throwdown. 5:07 and counting in the shotgun, looking to pass near side, going for Jamal Spy, and he got it! A 24-yard touchdown connection from Clemens to Spy. Brings up Kenzie McKinnon and puts your outfielders in left and left center because that one's going to left field and that's gone. That is a 2-run shot for Kenzie McKinnon. And it's 3-0 Central Cass as the Squirrels will come out to home plate and wait for McKinnon to come across home. That one was gone the moment it hit the bat. Shot from the point, Bree Adams, lowering hard, and it's in! Off the stick of Sydney Kamstrup, and the Cougars are on the board. Gull will drop back to pass again. This one's over the middle and intercepted by Gunnar Broughton. At the 40, at the 30, at the 25-20, and he has a man to beat. Cuts inside, 10-5, touchdown, Gunnar Broughton on the pick 6, and the Vikings now lead 35-0. All right, welcome back, Richland Senior High School is what I was looking for there. You're down here in Colfax, North Dakota, about 20 minutes down I-29 from Fargo, North Dakota, and that's where our station's based out of. We want to thank the Oaks fans for joining us on the broadcast, especially during that junior varsity game. Looking at the numbers there, we had 97 people watch that live, so I'm not sure how that split up between Richland and Oaks fans, but those 97 plus, thank you very much. And if you go to our website under the games button on Games on Demand, that junior varsity game is already available for a 24/7 replay. So if you missed it, here's a quick recap. 15-4 in favor of Oaks at the end of the first quarter. Colts would trim it to a 10-point lead, 23-13 at halftime. They would stay within 13 as Oaks took a 40-27 lead after the end of the third quarter. And then the Colts would battle back but fall a little bit short. They would cut the lead to single digits, and your final score would be 48-40 in favor of the Oaks Tornadoes in the junior varsity game. That's where we're at. We're in Colfax there, the little green dot blinking. That's where we're at approximately in the state of North Dakota. And you can see where we've been at in North Dakota, Minnesota. Covered 40, been in 40 different towns, covered 105 different teams. Just shy of 118,000 viewers, a little over 82,000 visits to the website. And last time we checked, and I know we've had a couple subscribe, we're probably in that 960 area right now for YouTube subscribers. We really, really want to get that to 1,000 as soon as we can. That would be super awesome. If you, statistics show that 72% of the people who watch games here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are not subscribed. So if we could even get half of those 72% who are not subscribed and watching tonight, we could get really close to that 1,000 mark. When you subscribe, if you click on the bell and hit none, you can get no alerts and still help us out by subscribing. If you hit personalize, then Google and YouTube will decide what they think you might be most interested in and send you only those alerts, however that technology works. And then, of course, all will give you everything. You can follow us on Twitter at msportsnet and on Facebook at facebook.com/msportsmnet. This is a free sports broadcast, so we ask that you say thank you and, when possible, patronize the businesses that you'll hear about in this game broadcast, as they are the reason why we don't make you pay a subscription like some of those other people out there do. We'll keep it at that. We'll take a timeout. We're about 10 minutes away from the opening announcements. We'll get you more of the pregame show right after this on the ND Sports Channel. Hi, this is Mike with the Magnitude Sports Media Network. I've done radio and video play-by-play since January 25th, 2016, and it is amazing how many big plays have been missed because the station was still on a commercial break. Our goal is to never miss any of the action, and that's why we have the game video in every advertisement and promo that you see on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The game will always be the priority, so you'll never miss your son's 80-yard kick return for a touchdown or your daughter's critical three-pointer to take the lead late in the basketball game. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. We're about 8 minutes away from the opening announcements. The Richland Colts are warming up there, and the Oaks Tornadoes are over on the other side of the floor warming up as well. Both teams getting ready for the varsity game. Once again, the JV game was won by the Oaks Tornadoes by the final score of 48-40. That game's available for 24/7 replay. Let's go ahead and take a look at these two teams side by side. Yeah, the Richland Colts last year were 16-6, 6-2 and playing at home, 10-4 on the road or a neutral court. And this year they are 2-0, 1-0 at home, 1-0 on the road with a 67-38 win over the Lisbon Broncos. And Megan Rube scoring 47 of those 67 points against the Broncos in that opening game here at home for the Richland Colts. They would go on the road to take care of the Warbirds 73-52, bringing them into today's game against the Oaks Tornadoes. The Oaks Tornadoes 18-7 last year, 11-5 when playing on the road or a neutral court, and then 7-2 when playing at home. They're 2-1 this year, 1-1 at home and 1-0 on the road. Their lone loss was to the defending state champion, the Kindred Vikings, in the most recent game, 76-53. But prior to that, they would take care of South Border, 55-41, and the Enderlin Eagles on the road in Enderlin with a 22-point win, 77-55. So that will bring them into tonight's game against the Richland Colts. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Region 1 standings. We'll get to Region 3 District 5 as well, so don't worry about that one. Kindred Vikings 3-0 overall, 2-0 in the region, while the Richland Colts are right there with them at 2-0 in the region and 2-0 overall. Central Cass 2-0 in the region, 2-1 overall. Hankinson in 4th place, 1-0, 1-1. Northern Cass 1-0, 2-1 overall. Sargent Central Cadets 1-1 and 2-2 overall. Milner North Sargent, and then Lisbon, Tri-State, Oak Grove, Wyoming, Ridgewood, Enderlin, and Maple Valley round out 7 through 13. Now, I don't have on-screen graphics for Region 3, but I can tell you this. Carrington and Ellendale top the list there in Region 3 District 5, 1-0 and 2-0 for Carrington and Ellendale respectively. And then you got the Oaks Tornadoes at number 3 right now at a record of 2-1. And then Lemoore Litchfield Marion with 1-1, and then Mid-Dakota with 1-2, and then Barnes County North and Edgeley Calm Montpelier at 0-2 in Region 3 District 5. So that's a look at your standings. Other games tonight, well, we got some of those games could be final by now, actually. And we're currently having an internet issue here, and we apologize for that. We'll do the best we can to work around it. So those are the other games being played tonight. Oak Grove is at Lisbon. Wyoming Ridgewood is at Hankinson. Milner North Sargent is at Enderlin. Over in Region 3, you got Medina Pingree Buchanan taking on Edgerly Coleman Montpelier. That was a game that could be finished by now. Games being played right now or later tonight include Stutzman Carrington versus Warwick, Kidder County versus Glen Allen Hebron at the New Salem All-On Tournament, Finley Sharon Hope Page taking on Lemoore Litchfield Marion at the Barnes County Tournament, and then the Stutzman County Tournament, South Border at Mid-Dakota. If we get any scores on those games, we'll certainly pass them along to you, and you can text us scores if you have scores for those games. That's 701-373-373. I forgot our number already. 1843, I believe it is. So you can go to our website, msportsnet.com. Under the games button, you can click on the game schedule, and you can find out what we have coming up next. That's all easy and all right there for you. That's what I'm trying to say. So we have Fargo Davies and Fargo North tomorrow, a doubleheader of the girls and the boys starting at 5:45, and then a rematch of the girls state hockey championship game on Saturday. We may have a basketball game later Saturday night. That has yet to be confirmed, so be sure to go to our website to see if that will happen or not. Fargo North South and Bismarck Blizzard, of course, last year the Blizzard won that state championship game in overtime, 2-1. The Bismarck Blizzard fell to Fargo Davies a couple days ago, 3-1. And then Fargo North South defeated Fargo Davies in a shootout, 3-2. That game was tied 2-2 going to overtime. Nobody scored. It would go into the shootout. Fargo North South, Josie Hell would get the game-winning penalty shot in the shootout to push Fargo North South over Fargo Davies. So those three teams, Fargo North South, Fargo Davies, and the Bismarck Blizzard, your top three teams in girls hockey. That could be a good matchup. We'll see if Bismarck can knock off Fargo North South and hand them their first loss of the year on Saturday with a puck drop at about 1 p.m. And then we'll be up in Grand Forks, so the Rough Riders will host Fargo Davies and then come back and possibly have more hockey. That Valley City game is pending right now. So coming up next, we're about just under 3 minutes away, so we'll take a timeout and come back with your starters, all the announcements, and your national anthems are on the corner too. Right after this on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. Oh, we got about 30 seconds or so here. The PA announcer will take over for us in a little bit. And then if the national anthem comes first, we'll take another timeout. Otherwise, we'll go for the starters and then take the timeout for the national anthem and come back for the opening tip. Sometimes they flip-flop it on us on every game that we do. So Once again, the junior varsity game was won by Oaks by the final score of 48-40. It was 15-4 Oaks at the end of the first, 23-13 Oaks at halftime, 40-27 Oaks at the end of the third, and 48-40 at the end of the game. Here's your PA announcer.
At Richland High School, the home of your Richland Colts. And now let's give a warm greeting to our guests this evening, the players, the coaches, and the fans of the Oaks Tornadoes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to salute the flag of our nation. Please rise, remove your cap or hat, place your right hand over your heart, stand at attention, and sing along while the national...
All right, we'll take a break here for the national anthem. Come back with your starting lineups next here on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports.
All right, we'll come out of that break a little bit early here as we finish up the national anthem. Starting lineups are pretty much right now. They will start with the Oaks Tornadoes as they announce the game sponsor.
The second sponsor this evening is Golden Hook Camp, Michelle and Scott Hendrickson. And they are proudly supporting the Colts and their daughter, number 11.
Tonight's game sponsor is Mackenzie Johnson of the Richland Colts. She's sponsoring in memory of her aunt, Allison Mickelson Ducher.
And
Ducher,
now,
excuse me.
the starting lineups.
And we'll start with the Oaks
First, the guests on the
Tornadoes.
scoreboard, the Oaks Tornadoes. Starting at a guard, 5'1" senior, number 2, Claire Wagner. At a guard, 5'6" senior, number 22, Jada Sire. At a forward, 5'11" senior, number 10, Nicole Schmitz. At a forward, 5'10" freshman, number 23, Lincoln Roney. And at a forward, 5'9" junior, number 34, Sadie Hansen. The Tornadoes are coached by Brennan Hack, assisted by Lindsay Courtney and Becca Roberts. And now, the home team on the scoreboard, the Richland Colts.
So once again, Claire Wagner, Nicole Schmitz, Jada Sire, Lake and Roney, and Sadie Hansen, your starters for the Oaks Tornadoes.
5'7" senior, number 14, Richland Wagner. At a forward, 5'11" sophomore, number 10, Mackenzie Johnson. At a forward, 5'8" senior, number 12, Katie Erickson. And at center, the 5'10" junior, number 11, Riley Hendrickson. The Colts are coached by...
All right, so once again, your starters are the 5'9" sophomore guard, number 2, Megan Rube, 5'11 junior forward, number 10, Mackenzie Johnson. The 5'10 junior center, number 11, Riley Hendrickson. A 5'8 senior forward, number 12, Caitlin Erickson. And a 5'7 senior guard, number 14, Caitlin Wagner for the Richland Colts. Once again for the Oaks Tornadoes, a 5'1 senior guard, number 2, Claire Wagner. A 5'11 senior forward / guard, number 10, Nicole Schmitz. A 5'6 senior guard forward, number 22, Jada Sire. A 5'10 freshman guard forward, number 23, Lakin Roney. And a 5'9 junior guard / forward, number 34, Sadie Hansen. And we're underway here in the first quarter of play. First shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Mackenzie Johnson. Back the other way, the Colts. Baseline jumper from the far side off the front of the rim won't go. The rebound comes down into the hands there of, I couldn't quite see the jersey number. I want to say Tyler Thompson, and that was. I think they may have switched the starter on me. Oh, no, my bad. It was Lakin Roney who had the defensive board there. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down again to Mackenzie Johnson, her second defensive board. Back the other way now, it's Megan Rube, the 5'9 sophomore guard. Scored 47 points of the team 67 against the Lisbon Broncos in the home opener 2 games ago. Far side, Mackenzie Johnson, loose ball picked up there and put back into the hands there, Riley Hendrickson. Hendrickson will give it into the hands of Caitlin Erickson now. Now they'll work it down low, little 6-foot jumper. Offensive rebound up and in. Megan Rube gets the first bucket points of the game, and it's 2-0. The Richland Colts have the lead. Quickly wide open off the glass and in. Nicole Schmitz, the 5'11 senior, ties it up at 2, and we have our first tie of the game at 2-2. And now we have our first lead change of the game. 4-2. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Riley Hendrickson. 6:17 and counting to go, first quarter of play. Colts up by 2, and a shot underneath there by Caitlin Wagner was just a little bit underneath the rim. Rebound comes down to the Tornadoes, and they'll get it over far side. 3 on the way, off the back iron, no good. And an offensive board, bucket, and a foul. Nicole Schmitz will get the bucket. First team foul on the Colts. And that'll be the first on Mackenzie Johnson, the 5'11 junior. And she'll miss that, but an offensive rebound. Now a loose ball will find its way out of bounds, and they'll stay with the Oaks Tornadoes. So 0 for 1 from the free throw line. We're tied at 4-4. Loose ball picked up over on the far side there. Hendrickson on a loose ball, and that'll be scooped up eventually there by Schmitz. That'll be a turnover for the Richland Colts. 5:40 to go here in the first quarter of play as the Tornadoes work the ball into the near side here. Shot is up off the back side of the rim. Rebound comes down into the hands of Riley Hendrickson. Quick pass up the court there, and that's off the fingertips, I believe, of Sadie Hansen. It should stay with Richland, and it does. Once again, for some reason, our scoreboard is slow to update there. There we go. Bounce pass comes in, 3 is up, looks good, and it is good. Megan Rube with the triple. She has 7 points already, and as a matter of fact, she's all 7 of the points for the Colts so far. Down low off the baseline, bucket won't go in, but Jada Sire, the 5'6 senior, will go to the free throw line on the second foul here for the Richland Colts. That'll be the first one on Riley Hendrickson, team foul number 2. Stepping up to the free throw line is Jada Sire. She'll make that first one. 7-5, 2-point lead, 5:14 to go here, first quarter of play. Second free throw from Sire off the front of the rim, won't go. Loose ball rebound is eventually picked up by the Colts' Caitlin Erickson. Up court now, it's Megan Rube on the baseline and goes to the hoop. Can't get it to go. Ball is poked around, finally ends up in the hands of Lakin Roney. Roney looks inside, the ball is intercepted by Megan Rube. And now the ball will find its way out of bounds. It'll be last touched by the Oaks Tornadoes. So, with the exception of Jada Sire's free throw, it is 7-4. Megan Rube over Nicole Schmitz. Those are your two leading scorers for the respective teams. As Rube has it over on the far side. Now she'll work it back up in between the circles here with 20 to shoot on the shot clock. Near wing now, it's Caitlin Erickson inside, off the glass. Bounces off the rim. It was Caitlin Wagner who couldn't get it to drop, and now the Tornadoes will come back with a chance to tie or take the lead. No, that one will not go off, and the rebound comes down to Mackenzie Johnson. 4:25 to go here as the Wagner works it over far side for Rube. Rube tried to lob it in down low, but her teammate wasn't there. Went right into the hands of Sadie Hansen. 4 turnovers for the Colts, 2 for Oaks, and I missed who got that last bucket there for Oaks. I apologize, but we're tied at 7 as a result. 2 lead changes and 3 ties, and that's another lead change. And another tie at 9-9. .343 to go. Timeout on the floor. We're back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. 3:40 to go in first quarter of play, tied up at 9 with the basketball. There is Wagner. Now over to Rube over on the far corner. 25 to shoot on the shot clock as they put it into the hands of Riley Hendrickson. Shot up and in. Back on the other side now, it's Sire with the basketball. She'll work it up top into the hands there of Hansen. Hansen fires it over far side. That is Cecilia Holscher. And that shot is up, in and out, rims around, and a loose ball rebound is picked up and put into the hands of Megan Rube off the rebound by Riley Hendrickson on the loose ball as Rube brings it over with 3:03 to go here. 11-9 in favor of the Colts, and now a whistle will stop the clock with 2:59 to go here in the first quarter of play. 4 ties, 4 lead changes so far. Neither team has had more than a 2-point lead in this game. Until now, bucket up and in by Mackenzie Johnson. And the 4-point lead here for the Richland Colts is the biggest lead of the game for either team. Up top, now they're working near side, it's Hansen. Hansen, cross court back up top of the key. Catch and shoot 3 on the way and in. That is Nicole Schmitz with the triple. Pressure on the backcourt, out of bounds. I believe that's going to go to Richland. 13-12. Colts took the lead at 11-9. They haven't given it up yet, but it's still close. 2:27 to go here. Near wing, that's Caitlin Erickson. Now they'll work it up top. Kenzie Johnson, and that ball's going to be taken away. All the way to the hoop and a little bit too strong off the glass, but an offensive rebound there by Claire Wagner. Wagner will put it into the hands of Hansen. Hansen gets the ball back and the shot is blocked. Up court now, Katie Wagner, and that one goes off the front of the rim, and they're going to call a foul on who? I missed it. I looked down for a split second. It's going to be on the Oaks Tornadoes, 13-12. Both teams have 2 team fouls now, and that is the first one on Nicole Schmitz. Caitlin Wagner at the line. Wagner will make the first free throw. And she'll make the second one. 2 for 2. The Colts are 2 for 2. 15-12, a 3-point lead here for the Richland Colts. They'll work it inside there for Hansen. Now up top, that's Claire Wagner for 3 to the tie. No, it won't go. Offensive rebound there for Hansen, and then a whistle and a foul, and Hansen will go to the line to shoot. Caitlin Erickson picks up the foul. Team foul number 3 on the Richland Colts, and going to the line is 5'9" junior, Sadie Hansen. She'll miss the first one. Tornadoes are now 1 of 3 from the free throw line here in the first quarter of play. Minute 43 to go. Holscher will get a breather on the bench. I didn't see who snuck in for her. And swish on the next free throw there by Hansen. Quickly up court, Megan Rube goes down to the baseline, spins around, finds her way to the hoop, and banks it in off the glass. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 now from Megan Rube. A minute 27 to go. 3-pointer on the way. Hansen, it's in! That pulls the Tornadoes within 1, 17-16, as Rube has it at the top of the key, dribbles into the free throw line, gets it into the hands of Wagner, now up top there for Hendrickson. Back over to Rube, near wing, catch and shoot 3, off the back iron, will not go. Rebound comes down to Hansen, and she'll put it, get the ball back, and then quickly give it to Wagner in the backcourt. Advances the ball up court there into the hands of Schmidt. Now the 3 is on the way, and that one's a little bit off the rim, off the mark. Megan Rube pulls down the defensive board, a whistle far side, and foul on the Oaks Tornadoes. Allison Jepson, a 5'7" senior, picks up her first. Rube over on the far wing. 25 on the shot clock. They put it in the hands of Hendrickson. Hendrickson fires it to Wagner. Now back up top, that is Tessa Smith, a 5'9" senior, wearing number 23 there for the Colts. Shot is up, a little bit strong off the glass. Rebound comes down to the hands of Jada Sire on the defensive board. Quickly back the other way, the Colts fingertip, and that one's saved and turned over back to the Colts. Quickly, Caitlin Wagner all the way to the hoop. No, it's going to be a charge. Basket will not count. 17-16. Oaks has a chance to take the lead here if they can get a basket. Fourteen fouls for the Richland Colts. That is the first one on Caitlin Wagner, the 5'7" senior for Richland. Inbounds pass comes into the 5'1" senior, Claire Wagner. She'll flip it over to Hansen as they cross the timeline with 5 seconds to go. The shot is up and a little bit off the mark. Out of bounds, stopping the clock with 0.4 seconds. And they will not get it off, and that'll end the first quarter. The Richland Colts lead 17-16 after 1. Back in 60 seconds with quarter 2 after this on the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature. which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. All right, start of the second quarter here. Richland Colts will have the basketball, and they lead by 1, 17-16. After one quarter of play, the Hankinson Pirates lead the Weimer Lidgewood Warbirds 29-21. Actually, that's at halftime. We'll keep you updated on that score and any other scores that we come across here. Tried to work it inside. The ball was tipped around. It ended up in the hands there of Sadie Hansen, who'll get credit for the steal. That's turnover number 5 for the Richland Colts. And down the other way, the bucket's up and in by Sadie Hansen. She has 6 points now. 2 more, and the Tornadoes take the lead. Down on the baseline, and the Richland Colts get the lead back. Katie Erickson with the basket. Seven minutes to go, a 19-18 lead here for the Colts. It's been back and forth. Megan Rube into the paint. A little too strong, won't drop. Rebound comes down to Nicole Schmitz. She has 2 now, 1 on each side of the glass. Tried to work it down along the baseline, but it was over the head there of Lake and Roney and out of bounds for a Oaks turnover. Both teams with 5 turnovers now, according to my account. 6:44 to go here in the second quarter of play. I want to thank Spencer Tim, the athletic director here at Richland High School, for allowing us to come down and set up for the game, and also for the scoreboard operator promoting the live stream link for the game on the scoreboard here in the gym, which is pretty cool. Put it in the hands of Schmitz. Into the paint, she'll draw contact. Richland Colt fans don't like whatever call that was. I believe the foul's gonna go on Mackenzie Johnson, and it will be her second. First free throw's a little bit off the mark. It's Nicole Schmitz at the free throw line. She is 0 for 2 right now. And now we're tied at 19 as a result of that made free throw by Schmitz. With the basketball is Erickson. Now they'll work it around to Megan Rube on the far wing. She'll get around Wagner to the hoop and whistle, but the basket will not drop. Foul on the Oaks Tornadoes. I believe it's on Wagner. We'll see here. And it is. That should be her first, unless I missed one earlier, and it is her first. So Megan Rube will go to the free throw line for the first time this evening. 1 for 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lead changes. 5 ties. Megan Rube is 2 for 2. $13 points for Megan Rube, according to my numbers. Claire Wagner tried to work it inside, a loose ball, and that's going to be picked up by, they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Oaks Tornadoes. So a 2-point lead here for the Colts with 5:57 to go here before halftime. Triggering the inbounds pass will be Cecilia Holscher. Holscher is a 5'10 senior forward / center. And she'll get it right back off the inbounds pass, and a clean block shot by Megan Rue. Now she'll pull up for a 3. Bingo, she got it. That increases the lead to 24-19. A 5-point lead is the biggest lead of the game for the Colts, and Megan Rue has 2 triples along with 4 2-point baskets and 2 free throws. Let's see if your mental math can add up the number of points she has. That a little bit off the mark. Rebound comes down to Holscher. Shot is up and in. That is a 3-pointer off the hands of Allison Jepson, a 5'7 senior. Pulls the Tornadoes back within 2. A back and forth game here. Right now it's Wagner on the near wing. Now throws it back up top. Nearly lost it over the timeline, but Mackenzie Johnson will get into the hands of Megan Rube and give it right back to Johnson down at the low post. She runs into a triple team, and it's ripped away by Holscher. Turnover number 7 for the Colts. Into the corner, wide open for 3. In and out, won't go. Rebound comes down into the hands of Hendrickson. That's her 5th defensive board. 4:47 to go here in the second quarter of play. And it's a 2-point lead for the Colts as Megan Rube, number 2, will get the basketball. Dribble it up top, feed it into the hands there of Paige Hosbargen. Hosbargen now to Caitlin Wagner on the near wing. Back over to, that is Hendrickson. Hendrickson bounce pass, and that one got through the hands of Wagner out of bounds and back to the Oaks Tornadoes. Turnover number 8 here for the Richland Colts. Sadie Hansen get the ball back after the pass. Now feed it in the near wing to Schmitz. Back to Hansen up top for 3. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Schmitz with the offensive board in the bucket. "12 points for Nicole Schmitz now. And we're tied at 24. Rube fires it to Erickson. Erickson looking inside, feeds it back up top for Wagner. Wagner back over to Erickson. Erickson one dribble, and now catch and shoot 3. That one's going to be a little bit short off the front of the rim, but an offensive rebound and a bucket by Caitlin Erickson. She has 4 points now, and the lead goes back to the Colts. Chasing down the rebound on the corner there was Caitlin Erickson. Rube will have it at the top of the key here with her 2-point lead for her team. So fire it inside for Erickson. Ball was poked away. Now goes back over to Rube. Baseline jumper, she's fouled. Check that. That was Hosbargen, excuse me. That was the first on Cecilia Holscher. Long 3 from Rube. No, a little bit off the mark. Hosbargen chasing it into the corner, being defended there by Jana Sire, the 5'6 senior for the Oaks Tornadoes. And it'll be last touch by the Colts. Tornado basketball. Trailing by 2 with 3:05 to go here in the second quarter of play. Both teams with 5 team fouls, 2 away from a 1-and-1 bonus. With just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. 3 and the lead. Yes, she got it. And a timeout on the floor. Sadie Hansen gives the lead back to the Tornadoes.
And with that shot, Sadie Hansen has just scored her 1,000th career point.
Congratulations to Sadie Hansen.
Congratulations, Sadie.
1,000 career points on that 3-pointer. She'll come up here and give the ball to the parents. So an official's timeout, I do believe anyway. Comes with 2:50 to go. The lead change at 27-26. With the basketball right now, Tessa Smith. Now they work it up top into the hands of Mackenzie Johnson. Johnson fires it to Erickson. Erickson looks to drive into the paint, pops it back out here for Mackenzie Johnson. Johnson had the ball poked away. He'll be chased down there by Erickson. 5 to shoot on the shot clock. 3 up from the corner, off the back rim, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Jada Sire. Sire will put it into the hands of Sadie Hansen. Now a far side, it's Schmitz. Driving down the baseline, got it to roll in. Wide open underneath and banks it in off the glass. Caitlin Erickson with 2 more. 29-28, Colts still trail by 1. They haven't trailed on many occasions for a long period of time. That one's off the glass and in. It was Abby Cox with the bucket. One's off the back iron, won't go. Rebound comes down into the hands of Schmitz. Wagner bounce pass far side for Hansen. That was taken away by Megan Rube. Rube spinning around from the mid post and out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Colts, as they said it was tipped last by the Oaks Tornadoes. So 31-28. Colts down by 3 with 1:04 to go here before halftime. So used to Class A basketball that put all the points in the first quarter here. So we'll give you half by half points in the first half. We'll see if we can remember to separate them into 3rd and 4th quarters in the second half here. Wagner with the ball up top. A couple dribbles, fires it over far side for Sire. Sire gives it to Schmitz, ball above her head. Tried to work it inside, the ball was poked around, and it's picked up here by Caitlin Erickson. And Caitlin Erickson can't get it to go in. Another defensive board from Nicole Schmitz. She has 6 rebounds now, 4 on the defensive side of the glass, and Schmitz will go to the hoop. Jaden Sire, to the hoop for the basket. Tornado lead up to 5, 33-28, and a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout with them. Back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. Whoops, went to the wrong quarter there. We need to go to the second quarter. There we go. 33-28. 24 seconds to go here before halftime. Oaks Tornadoes took the lead on a 3-pointer by Sadie Hansen, which gave her 1,000 points, and the Tornadoes a 27-26 lead with 2:49 to go. The Colts have not got the lead back yet. Rube for 3, won't go. Rebound comes down to Sadie Hansen. They're saying that Hansen was out of bounds on that rebound, so with 14.3 seconds to go, shot clock is off, and the Colts will have an inbounds pass from the far side of the hoop. They get it into Megan Rube on the baseline here. One dribble, turn around, off the glass and in. 30-33, it's Megan Rube, and now a whistle. I'll stop the clock with 11.6. Apparently we have a foul on the play possibly here. They're going to reset the clock here. I believe it should be right around 13 seconds. So right now it's sitting at 11.6. They're going to put 14 seconds on the clock, so I was within about a second though. That was the right call, because they did have probably a misfire on the stop button down there. So they'll roll it into Claire Wagner with 12 seconds to go as she crosses the timeline. Bounce pass near side, Lake and Rooney. Rooney fires it up top for Hansen. Hansen to Wagner for 3. Off the moon, won't go. 2 seconds to go, and a whistle will stop the clock with 1.4. So Mackenzie Johnson ends up with the basketball. That'll go into the books as their 5th defensive rebound. Can they get one more shot off here with 1.4 seconds? Oaks isn't going to make it very easy. Shots on the way, it'll be a little bit short, and that'll bring us to halftime. 33-30 at the end of the first half in favor of the Oaks Tornadoes. We'll take a timeout, add up some numbers, and come back with your halftime show in a couple minutes here on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843.
High school sports programs provide valuable lessons for practical life solutions, teamwork, sportsmanship, and hard work. Students learn self-respect through responsibility of their actions through high school activities. There are kids out there, coaches and parents, who appreciate sports officials for doing a tough job with class. More officials are needed. Someone like you. Contact your local high school or the North Dakota High School Activities Association to find out how to become an official. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
Since October 17, 2017, the Magnitude Sports Media Network has brought you over 550 games and a grand total of 115,000 plus viewers and listeners who have watched or listened to one of the 105 varsity, JV, or sub-varsity teams that have played in one of the 8 different sports that we have broadcasted from 40 cities and towns, including hockey, baseball, softball, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and swimming, with hopes of doing more in the future. Consider a donation or a sponsorship that'll give you advertising dollars every bang for its buck that you can expect. Visit our website for more information, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Thank you for being loyal viewers and supporters for the past 2 years. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. We're at halftime here. The Tornadoes lead 33-30. They took the lead on a three-pointer by Sadie Hansen at 2:49 to go in the second quarter, and the score at that point would be 27-26 in favor of Oaks. That would also be points 998, 999, and 1,000 for Sadie Hansen, the 5'9" junior guard forward. So she's got another basically two full basketball seasons to tack on to that 1,000-point total. Congratulations to Sadie Hansen of the Oaks Tornadoes on that achievement. It is one that is wished upon by many high school players, but only a few get there. Sadie Hansen is one of those few. We were tied at 2-2. We were tied at 4-4. We were tied at 7-7. We were tied at 9-9. We were tied at 19-19. We were tied at 24-24. And so that's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ties, and a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lead changes in this game so far, and we're only halfway through the game. So let's see here. One stat I forgot to add up. Let's add that up really quickly while we have the opportunity to do so. So in the first quarter of play, the Colts would outscore the Oaks Tornadoes 17-16, and then the Tornadoes would come back and outscore the Colts 17-13 in the second quarter to give them that 3-point halftime lead. Colts led right now, unofficial numbers here. Megan Rube with 18 points, including 2 3-pointers. She's also 2 of 2 from the free throw line as a defensive rebound, 2 steals, and a blocked shot. Not a bad night, so not a bad first half for the sophomore, Megan Rube. Other scorers include Mackenzie Johnson with 2, Riley Hendrickson with 2, Caitlin Erickson with 6, and Caitlin Wagner with 2. She got those 2 points from the free throw line. She's also 2 for 2, and the Colts are a perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line in the first half. They had a total of 9 turnovers, according to my numbers, in the first half of play for the Colts. Other stats for the Colts. Mackenzie Johnson with 5 defensive boards. Riley Hendrickson with 5 defensive boards. Mackenzie Johnson with 2 fouls. Riley Hendrickson with 1 foul. Caitlin Erickson with 2 defensive boards and 1 offensive board. And that wraps up all the rebounds for the Richland Colts. For the Oaks Tornadoes, they are led right now by Nicole Schmitz with 14 points. Other scorers include Allison Jepson with 3, Abigail Cox with 2, Jada Sire with 3. Sire's also 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Nicole Schmitz 1 of 3 for 33% from the free throw line. And Sadie Hansen with, let's see here, 3, 6, 8, 9 points total. 1 of 2 for 50% from the free throw line. Cecilia Holshu with 1 foul and a steal. Sadie Hansen with 2 steals and 2 rebounds, 1 on each side of the glass. And then Lakin Rooney with 2 defensive rebounds. Jaden Sire with 3 defensive rebounds. Nicole Schmidt with 4 defensive boards and 2 offensive boards. And Claire Wagner with 1 offensive board and 1 defensive board, according to my numbers. We'll take another timeout. Back with the third quarter in about 60 seconds here on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you. And selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber, but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal, your daughter's set sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. Third quarter of play, and that's a 33-30 lead for the Richland Colts. Sadie Hansen hitting a 3 with 2:49 to go to give the Tornadoes a 27-26 lead. They haven't given up the lead since then. That three-pointer also gave Sadie Hansen 1,000 career points. Sadie is just a junior. A lot of players hit that mark as a senior. A handful of them hit him as a junior. Inside, that's going to be a foul. We need to reset the fouls to 0 there. If our graphics guy could do that for us. There we go. Clock is stopped now with 7:30 to go. Inbounds pass comes into Schmidt. Schmitz works it up for Wagner, back to in the corner for 3. Off the rim, won't go, but she'll get her own rebound. That was Sadie Hansen. And now another 3 is on the way. Off the back iron. Rebound goes into the hands of Jada Sire. Down low, it's in and count it. Sadie Hansen now with 11 points in the double-digit club, and she will go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. But not until a timeout on the floor. So we're back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and video. All right, we'll come out of that timeout there and put a free throw up on the board here for Sadie Hansen. She's now 2 of 3 from the line in the game so far. 7:07 and counting to go. Third quarter of play. 6-point lead for the Oaks Tornadoes. Work the ball around to the near wing, now into the near corner, into the hands of Mackenzie Johnson. Johnson looking for a little bit of help, gets it to Megan Rube, and Megan Rube will swing it over to Wagner. Wagner now into the hands of Hendrickson, far side. 6:50 to go, 10 on the shot clock. They'll work it inside and off the back of the bottom of the backboard there. Rebound will go get credited to Claire Wagner. 3 on the way, looks good. No, it's a little bit short. So first team foul on the Oaks Tornadoes. Richland does indeed have 2. It is the first one on Lakin Rooney, a 5'10 freshman guard / forward. Rooney has a couple of defensive boards in the game so far. 6.5 to go, still 6-point lead for the Tornadoes as Megan Rube will have the basketball. She'll back up right in front of the time stripe in between the circles. Reset the play with 20 to go on the shot clock and a whistle, and we got an elbow here on the Oaks Tornadoes. I believe the foul might go on Jaden Sire. I know for sure it's a Tornado foul. Again, yep, it will be on Jaden Sire, and that's her second. Inbounds pass comes up top for Megan Rube, and now we have another whistle, and this time a foul on the Colts. It'll be the third personal on Riley Hendrickson. So we'll see if the Tornadoes can increase their 6-point lead. Yes, they can, and that's out of the hands of Nicola Schmitz. She has 16 points on the night now, and it's 38-30. And the Tornadoes come out on an 8-0 run to start the second half here with 5:57 remaining in the third quarter of play. Megan Rube now with the basketball. 5:50 to go, 20 on the shot clock, near wing in the hands of Erickson. Bounced it inside there for Wagner, and Wagner will draw the foul. It's 5 team fouls now, or no, check that. It's 3 team fouls, excuse me. I was looking at the wrong half of basketball there. Caitlin Wagner will bury the first one. She's perfect 3 for 3 from the line tonight, and that's the first points of the second half here for the Richland Colts. And now she has 4 points. 2 more, 6-point lead, and back the other way comes Claire Wagner. Wagner will fire it inside, but it was tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Mackenzie Johnson will stay with the Oaks Tornadoes. 6 ties, 9 lead changes. 7 of the lead changes were taken by the Colts, and the 2 were taken by the Oaks Tornadoes. Most recent lead change came with 2:49 to go on a 3-pointer by Sadie Hansen to give the Tornadoes a 27-26 lead. Drives into the lane, and that'll be poked out of bounds. That should go to Richland, and it does. .5:27 to go, third quarter of play. Inbounds pass will come to Megan Rube. She'll slowly bring it up to the timeline, and now over the timeline with 5:21 counting to go. Far wing there, that's Erickson. Erickson worked it inside, got it back up top there to Mackenzie Johnson. Now Rube on the near wing, finds a way to the basket and lays it in. Unofficially giving Megan Rube 20 points on that basket now and cuts the lead to 4. A little too strong on that shot there from the low post, an offensive rebound. And now they'll get it inside there to Schmitz for the bucket. 40-34, a 6-point lead here for the Oaks Tornadoes. 4:45 to go as they work the ball to Hent Erickson here, and now back up top. Now swing it over to Rube on the far wing. 4:40 to go. Rube trying to go down low. Now she comes back out top into the hands of Mackenzie Johnson for 3. That'll roll around the rim and off, and a battle for the loose ball rebound out of bounds. They'll stay with the Richland Colts. Rube on the near wing, puts it back in the corner there for Erickson, and now we have a timeout. There's an issue with Megan Rube's shoe as her foot came out of it, and she couldn't quite step back into it. Officials timeout to give Megan Rube a chance to get her shoe back on, and 4:27 to go. Inbounds pass will come to the aforementioned Megan Rube, and mentioned a lot so far today. Now Erickson on the near wing works it up top, and they'll work it around the horn back to Rube on the far wing. Rube will dribble up top, and they'll fire it into the hands there of Wagner on the near wing. Wagner will push it back up top, back over far side. Now it's Erickson. Erickson feeds into the hands of Hendrickson. Hendrickson to Megan Rube. Rube dribbles down, comes back out. Now she dribbles into the paint. Free throw line jumper up, and with 2 on the shot clock, Megan Rube will get fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot a couple. I'll stop the clock with exactly 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. A little short. That's her first miss from the line tonight. That'll be a foul more than likely on Riley Hendrickson. If it is, it's her 4th. And it is indeed on Riley Hendrickson. Wagner bounce pass up top for Hansen. A collision here. Not sure about that one. That's ball will go back to the Richland Colts. 15 foul. That one will be charged to Schmitz. That'll be her 3rd personal. I'll have to look at the replay to see what exactly happened there. Now Rube fires it far side for Wagner. 5-point advantage here for the Tornadoes. Rube pushes into the corner. That is Tessa Smith along the baseline. Feeds it into the paint for Caitlin Erickson. She has 8 points now, and the Colts are within 3. 40-37 as Wagner fires it into the hands of Hansen. Hansen with 1 dribble and pulls up for 3. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Rebound comes down into the hands of the Richland Colts. Rube up to Tessa Smith. Bounce pass across the paint, and the Colts are within 1. Nice job there by the Richland Colts in transition, and they pull back within 1. And that ball will go out of bounds. Tessa Smith gets credit for the assist on that last Colts basket, and the Oaks Tornadoes want to talk it over. We'll let them do that. We're back here. We got a good one. 2:56 to go, third quarter of play. It's a 1-point game. Tornadoes 40, Colts 39. Back in a moment. The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they are on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. All right, Smith will trigger the inbounds pass to Megan Rube. It'll be a chance for the Colts to take the lead. Driving into the basket, and it won't go, but going to the free throw line is Caitlin Wagner, where she is a perfect 4-4 so far tonight. Team foul number 6 on the Tornadoes. It's the 3rd personal on Holscher. Wagner has 5 points on the evening, all 5 of them from the free throw line, and we're tied at 40. And she'll take the lead at 41-40. And a perfect 6 of 6 for Caitlin Wagner. Jepson into the lineup now, and that one's going to be saved and put back into the hands of Caitlin Wagner. Wagner to Rube. Rube gets around the defender, drives to the baseline, lays it in off the glass. And now it's a 3-point lead for the Richland Colts. 43-40, 2:21 to go here in the third quarter of play, excuse me. We'll work it down low. That's going to be tapped out of bounds. It should stay with Oaks, and it does, as Tessa Smith, the 5'9" senior, will swat it out of bounds. And Wagner, near wing, feeds it over to Hansen, long two. Well, the ref put his hand up, looked like their foot was on the line, didn't go in. If it had, it might have been a 3-pointer. And that was a nice pass back into the hands of Wagner. Wagner will fight her way through some defenders, and that's going to be over and back. Turnover number 12 for the Richland Colts. Now the Oaks Tornadoes down for 9 turnovers right now. It's 6 of those 9 in the first half. Minute 45 to go here, third quarter of play. Tornadoes down 3 with the basketball, and now they will keep the basketball. Thought for a moment that might have been a turnover, but bounce pass into the corner. They'll work it up top to Wagner. Wide open for 3. Bingo, we're tied! Wagner with her first points of the night. Back the other way. That is Caitlin Erickson with the bucket to give the lead back to the Richland Colts. Now Wagner with the ball again. She'll put the ball on the floor, dribble over to the far side to give it to Hansen. She'll tee it up for 3. That was partially blocked on the way. Falls into the hands of Megan Rube. And Megan Rube will fire it up court for Caitlin Erickson, who will get fouled by Sadie Hansen. Don't need that right there. It's 45-42, not 45-43. Make it 45-46 now. She'll miss the second one. We'll get that score adjusted here. We apologize. 46-42 is the correct score, and that one will not go in. That is Emma Mugley into the lineup here for Oaks. She's a 6'1" freshman. And one. That's Mugley, I believe. Yep, it sure is. 2 points and a chance to pull the Tornadoes within 1. That one will fall out. So still 2-point lead here for the Colts. We'll see if they can increase that lead or not. 5'7" senior guard. Wagner has it, gives it to Megan Rube. Rube, a sophomore. Now Tessa Smith up top. Back near side for Wagner. 30 seconds to go. About a 10-second difference between game clock and shot clock. $17 seconds to go. 5 on the shot clock. Rube with the shot, and it will drop in. Took a while, but it got it through there. 5 seconds to go. Wagner, 3 seconds. Inside, corner 3 at the third quarter buzzer does not go in. 48-44 in favor of the Richland Colts at the end of 3. We have one more for sure. maybe more than that. We'll have to see. Back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Fourth quarter of play. Midway through the third quarter, Oak Grove leads Lisbon 27-20. And I believe that's a girls' basketball score. And also another final that came in, the Weimar-Lidgewood Warbirds come from behind and defeat the Hankinson Pirates by a final score of 48-45. Here it's 48-44 with 7:47 remaining in the fourth quarter of play. And now we have a foul, and both teams now at 17 fouls. So every foul from here on out, a one-on-one bonus for the next 3 fouls, and then once they hit 10, a double bonus. At the free throw line is Nicole Schmitz, and she missed that free throw, and now we have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Richland Colts. .742, the Colts outscored the Tornadoes 18-11 in that third quarter of play. 7:35 to go now in the regulation, we'll say, at this point in time. Rube being guarded by Wagner. Rube throws it back up top for Johnson. Now Johnson to Wagner. There's a couple Wagners, one on each team. That's Caitlin Wagner for 3. Off the back iron, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Sadie Hansen. That's her 5th defensive board according to my numbers. Back the other way, they'll feed it to Hansen inside the paint. She'll fight through the double team and draw the foul. It'll more than likely be on Caitlin Erickson. And for some reason, our foul counter is not tallying when we hit the button. There we go, now it's correct. Hansen, 1 for 3, make it 3 for 4. Or I meant to say 2 for 3, make it 3 for 4. And it's a 1-possession ball game. Can she pull the Tornadoes within 2? She can. 48-46, 7:07 to go. Don't go anywhere. This one's been a fun one from the start. No doubt about it. Rube, far side. Tessa Smith up top. Now Wagner on the near wing. 20 on the shot clock. Wagner for 3. Off the backside of the iron. Rebound comes down to Lake and Rooney. Back the other way quickly. Rooney bounce pass across the paint. Loose ball's picked up there by Schmitz. Schmitz gets her own rebound. Follow-up shot up and in. And we're tied at 48. That was the 10th or 12th tie if I have to mentally add it up. That one will count. And 1. Rube with 2 more. She's 3 of 4 from the line. Make it 4 of 5. 51-48, a 3-point advantage here for the Colts. As Claire Wagner will bring it over the timeline, feed it into the hands of Sire. Sire will dribble over to the near wing before giving it to Hansen. Hansen will get a small screen there, but ran into another defender. Puts the ball into the hands of, couldn't quite see who that was. Anyways, Sadie Hansen has it back. That was Schmitz who had it earlier. Now Hansen down low, ties it, or no, doesn't tie it, but pulls within 1. 5:57 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a 1-point game. Smith up top, looking for a little help, gets it to Megan Rube. Rube, back to Smith. Smith trying to work the baseline. I thought her foot was on the out of bounds line, but it apparently wasn't. They'll get the ball into the hands of Wagner. That was Rooney with the defensive rebound. Down at the other end, off the fingertips, out of bounds. Turnover, number 11, according to my numbers, for the Oaks Tornadoes. Still a 1-point game with 5.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Wagner with the basketball. Loose ball is eventually scooped up by Rooney. Rooney will get credit for the steal on that. Here comes the three-pointer, and it's up and in. Sadie Hansen retakes the lead for the Oaks Tornadoes. 53-51, and now the Colts can tie it or take the lead with a three of their own. Megan Rube will try for the lead. No, that one will get stuck up top. I've never seen that happen before. I've seen balls get stuck on the rim, but I've never seen one get stuck between the shot clock and the top of the backboard before. That's a first. And now we have, I thought for a moment we were going to have two balls stuck up there, but I guess not. Right now, 4:47 to go. There we go. He's 1 for 2 on those attempts there. That's an unofficial stat. Now we're ready to play ball again. 53-51, a little bit of excitement there. 4:47 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. They'll work it down low. That is Schmitz inside. She lost it. Was she out of bounds? She was. It'll stay with the Oaks Tornadoes. So Hansen will trigger the inbounds pass into the near corner. It's Rooney. Rooney, pass across the page. Hansen up and in. 55-51, and the Tornadoes increase their lead to 4 as Megan Rube nearly had the ball taken away from her by Wagner. Rube will back into the paint, kick it outside. Erickson, far side, teeing it up for 3. That's Johnson. She got it! Mackenzie Johnson with her first points of the second half. 4:09 to go. And a turnover. 3-on-3 the other way, all the way to the hoop. Megan Rube takes the lead, 56-55. They'll work it inside. That is Schmitz. Schmitz had the ball partially blocked. Steal/rebound to Mackenzie Johnson. Turnover number 14 for the Oaks Tornadoes. Rube along the baseline. Shot is up off the front of the rim. No good. Hansen pulls down her 7th defensive rebound. 56-55. 1-point lead. Can the Tornadoes take the lead? No, but she'll get the offensive rebound. Follow it up and get fouled. (9-8) is the current team foul total for the two teams. So Sire has a chance to tie it and then take the lead on the second free throw here. Actually, I think it's a 1-and-1. And we have an injury here potentially to, I think that is Mackenzie Johnson over on the far side. I don't know if she got hit in the stomach or... Okay, she's gonna go off in the locker room. They're gonna check to make sure that everything's okay there. And 3:29 to go, fourth quarter of play. Colts lead by 1, 56-55. We're tied off the free throw by Jaden Sire, who's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. She has 4 points now. And we'll stay tied. Caitlin Erickson will feed it up court there for Wagner. Wagner goes to the hoop, can't get it to go. Rebound to Wagner. Wagner to Wagner. So Caitlin Wagner with the shot, Claire Wagner with the rebound. Now near side to Schmitz. Schmitz will work it inside. Sadie Hansen, double team, no. But she'll go to the free throw line to try and take the lead back for the Tornadoes with 3:06 to go here in regulation. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. We're tied at 56, 3:06 to go. Back with the remainder of the fourth quarter after this. The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they are on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. We're tied at 56. It's our 10th tie of the game. I didn't have a chance during the break there to count up all the lead changes, but we had, let's see here, 9 of them at halftime, and we've had, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 so far in the second half for a total of 13 lead changes here with 3:06 to go in the quarter. Hansen will get the lead. Missed the first, made the second. Lead change Tornadoes. Work it down low, and there'll be a slap on the wrist and a foul here on the Oaks Tornadoes. Richland has 10. Oaks has 9 now on the team fouls. So the next foul on Rube hits them both. 58-57. Lead change for the Colts. Wagner now for the Tornadoes. Runs into a double team. Lost the ball. Was picked up there by her teammate. That was Sire. Sire tries to get it. Oh, and falling down there. Schmitz trying so hard, and a good show of sportsmanship there by Tessa Smith. Helping her back up. 58-57 Colts. 2:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Rube will bring it over the timeline with 2:37 to go. Rube to the hoop. A little bit short. Sadie Hansen pulls down her 8th defensive rebound now. Pressure in the backcourt. Wagner having a little bit of trouble. Nearly poked away and did not. Timeout, Oaks. She got it out of her hands just in the nick of time to avoid a traveling call, and I think Coach Hack wanted the timeout just to save it's a full timeout, so in case of the full timeout, we'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. All right, 58-57 Colts, 2:15 and counting to go. The Tornadoes have the ball. Several lead changes, several ties. And it's been that way since the opening tip-off here. And Sadie Hansen, who has over 1,000 points, gives the lead back to Oaks. 59-58. Shot is up, and the Colts take the lead back. Now Hansen has his. The Colts fans are chanting defense over on the far side there. Wagner got in a little bit of trouble, got to Hansen. Now she'll pull up for three. Yes, she got it! 62-60 in favor of the Oaks Tornadoes on Sadie Hansen's triple. 1:20 to go. Tessa Smith up top to Megan Rube on the near wing. Rube for three. It looks good, and it is good. And Megan Rube with a triple. Colts fans chanting defense once again. 1 minute to go in the ball game. That rebound's pulled down by Caitlin Wagner. That's her first defensive board of the game. Three-pointer on the way. It's in! Sadie Hansen with another triple, 65-63. 44 seconds to go in regulation. Loose ball. Rebound to the Tornadoes. 2-point lead and a foul, Megan Rube. 29.9 seconds to go, and now the Tornadoes will go to the free throw line, and Claire Wagner will make her first trip to the line this evening. And a 30-second timeout here for the Richland Colts. We'll keep it right here. Only 29.9 seconds to go on a 2-point lead here. It's a double bonus, so if see here, Claire Wagner out of the timeout will go to the line. She makes one, it's a one-possession game, and Richland has three-point shooters. They can certainly tie it up if Wagner only makes one. So these are big, big free throws here for the Oaks Tornadoes, more specifically for the 5'1" senior guard, the Claire Wagner for the Oaks Tornadoes. If she can make both, she has to make one for sure. If she can make both, that'll really put the pressure on the Colts here with just under 30 seconds to go, 29.9 seconds to go. Let's count this up here. Since our let's see here. 6 ties at halftime, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 ties as of right now. Lead changes, we had 9 at halftime. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We have 19 lead changes in the game, and now Claire Wagner is trying to give her team a 3-point and, if possible, a 4-point lead. It's her first trip to the line tonight. She has not shot a free throw yet, and that one's off the mark. That is a huge sigh of relief for the Richland Colt fans, because checking out is Tessa Smith, and Mackenzie Johnson, who had a triple earlier, checks back into the lineup. So the Richland Colts have their 3-point shooters in here, as Claire Wagner needs to make this one to make it a little bit more difficult. And it will go off the front of the rim, but she'll get the rebound. Tipped away. 25 seconds to go. Wagner. No, she missed it. Loose ball on the ground, and it gets poked around in a timeout, Oaks. 18.1 seconds to go. So in the mix of all that was a turnover, an offensive rebound, and another turnover for the Richland Colts. Both teams now, according to my numbers, with 15 turnovers per team. So I do believe it's Oaks ball coming out of the timeout, I think anyway, and there's 18.1 seconds to go. Richland Colts, Caitlin Wagner had a chance to tie it up and couldn't quite get the extra push she needed to get that lay-in off the glass. And we'll see if the Colts get at least one more opportunity. Once again, it's Oaks Tornado basketball coming out of this timeout. As the Tornadoes called a timeout to kind of settle things down here. They're going to talk it over with their team. Once again, shot clock is off, so the Tornadoes can hold for the final shot here. But I would suspect probably a foul on the Richland Colts. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what the plan is here. 18 seconds to go, and it will be an immediate foul. Megan Rube will pick up the foul. So that will send Claire Wagner, who missed the free throws her last attempt just a moment ago, and Claire Wagner will have a chance to redeem herself here. Once again, it is a 2-point lead. She needs to make both free throws to more than likely seal this. She is possibly a free throw away from a win here for the Oaks Tornadoes. 16.9 seconds to go. Off the mark. Rebound comes down to Riley Hendrickson. Megan Rube's gonna go in. She'll put it in, but didn't draw the foul. 66-65, and a quick foul there by Caitlin Erickson. I'll stop the clock with 4.1 seconds to go. So going to the free throw line is Lakin Rooney. It's her first trip to the line tonight. If she makes both, the Colts will have 4.1 seconds to get a three-pointer to tie it. Megan Rube trying to draw the foul. She makes the first one. Big free throw here for the 5'10" freshman. And that one will fall off. It's a chance for Richland. It's intercepted at the buzzer. It's off the back rim, and the final score, the Oaks Tornadoes will win it. Pull up an upset here over the Richland Colts, and a great game. Your final score once again, 67-65. We got some numbers to add up. Let's add them up, and we'll come back with your post-game show here after this on the ND Sports Channel. What a game. Back in a moment.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843.
This is Michael Hall, a senior at Kindred High School and the 2018-19 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. While the scoreboard reveals the winner of a high school athletic contest, the real winners are those that display good sportsmanship. We need those people who treat competition as a game and not a war. People who show genuine concern for an injured player, and those who accept all decisions of the game officials. Remember to be a good sport and a good citizen when you attend a high school game.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
Hi, this is Mike with the Magnitude Sports Media Network. I've done radio and video play-by-play since January 25th, 2016, and it is amazing how many big plays have been missed because the station was still on a commercial break. Our goal is to never miss any of the action, and that's why we have the game video on every advertisement and promo that you see on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The game will always be the priority, so you'll never miss your son's 80-yard kick return for a touchdown or your daughter's critical three-pointer to take the lead late in the basketball game. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast with Tim Howe keeps you up to date year-round on the sport of softball in the state of North Dakota. Coach and player interviews, who's moving on to play college softball, and that, well, guess what? That simply scratches the surface of this Grand Slam softball podcast. A new episode every week during the softball season and every month during the off-season. Listen anytime on demand on the ND Sports Channel at Magnitude Sports Media Network station.
Diamond Academy and Magnitude Sports Media Network are providing a huge opportunity for high school athletes. Player profile videos shine the spotlight on a skill set required for a position in a particular sport. Whether you play softball, track and field, or any other sport, if you're a sophomore or junior, it's time to schedule your video. Most tapings take less than an hour and can save you thousands when a recruiter puts your name in the starting lineup for a college scholarship. For more information, click on Player Profiles at msportsnet.com or call us at 701-373-1843.
Since October 17, 2017, the Magnitude Sports Media Network has brought you over 550 games and a grand total of 115,000 plus viewers and listeners who have watched or listened to one of the 105 varsity, JV, or sub-varsity teams that have played in one of the 8 different sports that we have broadcasted from 40 cities and towns, including hockey, baseball, softball, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and swimming, with hopes of doing more in the future. Consider a donation or a sponsorship that'll give your advertising dollars every bang for its buck that you can expect. Visit our website for more information, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Thank you for being loyal viewers and supporters for the past 2 years.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. Your final score, thrilling end of this one here, 67-65. And you know what? There's one thing I forgot to add up. Let's do that really quick while I have an opportunity here. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's see here. That's a total of 9. Okay, so we had 10 ties and a total of 22 lead changes. 13 for the Colts, 9 for the Oaks Tornadoes. It was 17-16. Colts led at the end of 1. The Tornadoes outscored the Colts 17-13 in the second quarter to take a 33-30 lead at halftime. The Colts would come back and outscore the Tornadoes 18-11 in the third quarter to make it 48-44 heading into the start of the fourth. And the Tornadoes would cruise, scoring 23 points, holding the Colts to 17. And that was just barely enough to get the 67-65 victory in a back-and-forth game from the opening tip. Let's start in a losing effort, unofficially, 37 points for Megan Rube, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, shooting 85%. And she had a total of 1 block shot, 2 steals, and 2 defensive rebounds, and 1 personal foul. Let's see here. Other scores, Mackenzie Johnson with 5, including a steal and 6 defensive rebounds. Riley Hendrickson with 2, 4 personal fouls and 6 defensive rebounds. Caitlin Erickson with 11 points, 1 of 2 for 50% from the line. 3 rebounds, 2 on the defensive glass. Caitlin Wagner with 8 points, a perfect 6 of 6 from the free throw line, and she had 1 defensive board. Tessa Smith played, didn't score any points, but did assist on a basket. Overall, the Colts were 13 of 15 from the line, shooting 87%. 9 turnovers in the first half, 15 total in the game. For the Oaks Tornadoes, Claire Wagner, 4 points, 1 of 3 for 33% from the line. All 3 of those came in the second half. She had 6 rebounds, 3 on each side of the glass with 1 personal foul. Allison Jepson, 3 points, got that early in the first quarter with 1 personal foul. Nicole Schmitz with 20, 1 of 4 for 25% from the free throw line. She also had 3 personal fouls and 6 rebounds, 4 of those 6 on the defensive glass. 4 points for Jada Sire. She had 4 rebounds, 3 of them on the defensive glass to go along with 2 personal fouls and a perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line. While Lakin Rooney had a single point, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. She had 5 defensive rebounds and a steal and 1 personal foul. Emma Mugley had 2 points along with 2 offensive rebounds and went 0 for 1 from the free throw line. So we need to redo the math on that one there. Let's do, because that one was snuck in at the bottom and I miscounted it here. So let's just do that quickly. Done. All right. So overall, the Tornadoes shot 5 of 8, 63% from the free throw line in the game, and they were led in scoring by Sadie Hansen, 30 points unofficially, and she got 21 of those in the second half. She went 5 of 7 from the free throw line for 71%. And overall, they shot 55%, 10 of 18 as a team from the free throw line. Claire Wagner with 6 rebounds, 3 on each side of the glass. Nicole Schmidt with 6 rebounds, 4 defensive, 2 offensive. Jada Sire with 4 rebounds, 3 of them on the defensive glass. Lakin Rooney with 5 rebounds. Tyler, no, check that. That was marked in the wrong spot. And then Sadie Hansen with a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rebounds, 8 of them on the defensive glass. She also had 3 steals, including 1 at the very end of the game, which unofficially sealed it after the free throws earlier there for the Oaks Tornadoes. Once again, we had a total of 10 ties and 22 lead changes in this game. 13 of those lead changes to the Colts, 9 of them to the Oaks Tornadoes. We were tied at 2-2, 4-4, 7-7, 9-9, 19-19, 24-24, 40-40, and we were tied at 43-43, 48-48, and the last tie came at 56-56, and then after that 50-50. 56-56 tie. We had a lead change by the Tornadoes, one by the Colts, one by the Tornadoes, one by the Colts, one by the Tornadoes, one by the Colts, and then one by the Tornadoes. So that was a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lead changes after the final tie at 56-56. Congratulations goes out to Sadie Hansen, scoring her 1,000th point on a three-pointer from the near wing with 2:49 to go in the second quarter of play. So, team profiles. We forgot to update these, but we'll just tell you what they are. Richland now 2-1. Their next game will be against Wilmot here at home in a couple days at a 1 o'clock tip-off, and then they'll hit the road to take on the Squirrels up in Castleton, and then back-to-back home games against Mayport CG and Hillsborough Central Valley to wrap up the year of 2019. For the Oaks Tornadoes, they improved to 3-1 and 2-0 on the road. And their next game will be against Allendale, and then they'll have Northern Cass and the Jamestown University, let's just say the shootout in Jamestown, and then University of Jamestown shootout is what I was trying to say. And then they'll have a second game against Enderlin, not Enderling, but Enderlin. And then that will wrap up the year of 2019 for the Tornadoes. They'll bounce off 2020 with a game against Barnes County North at 6 o'clock on January 3rd. Player of the game, well, it could have gone a couple ways. We could have given a Player of the Game award in a losing effort. Honorable mention to Megan Rube, and then also an honorable mention there to Nicole Schmitz. But our Player of the Game is going to be Sadie Hansen of the Oaks Tornadoes. Total of 30 points, 11 rebounds, 3 offensive, 8 defensive, 3 steals, an assist, a foul, 5 of 7 for 71% from the free throw line, and she scored her 1,000th career point on a three-pointer from the near wing with 2:49 to go in the second quarter. Congratulations to Sadie on that. We wish you luck on the rest of your basketball season, and that's going to almost wrap it up for us here. This game, the JV game, was won by Oaks 48-40. That one's already available for a 24/7 replay. You click on that watch button, you go to our website at msportsnet.com. Under the games button, click on on-demand streams, and within about 30 minutes after the conclusion of our post game here on this one, the varsity game will be available for 24/7 on-demand replay as well. You can also go to our stream schedule to check up our upcoming games. Our next game will be tomorrow, a doubleheader. Fargo North hosts Fargo Davies and girls and boys starting at 5:45. You can find us online on Twitter at msportsnet, on Facebook at facebook.com/msportsmnet, and then on YouTube at youtube.com/ndsportschannel. We'd absolutely love it if you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. Help us get a little bit closer to that 1,000 mark. Your final score is one more time in the junior varsity game. It was Oaks 48-40, and in the varsity game, a thriller from the start to end. It was the Oaks Tornadoes 67-65. The final, Oaks Tornadoes with the victory here on the road in a very, very good game. We'll talk to you tomorrow, 5:45 tip-off for the girls game, Fargo North and Fargo Davies. Pregame on the air at approximately 5:30. Until tomorrow night, we'll wish you luck here. Have a great evening, and for the Oaks Tornadoes fans, have a safe trip back home. We'll talk to you again tomorrow night at 5:45 for Fargo North and Fargo Davies here on the ND Sports Channel. Have a great evening.